Meron akong ano. Kasi Henry din talaga. Tignan ko. Hindi ko pa masyado kalala si Henry. Ay, grabe yung ano na ito.
We can't go this way. Go around.
You two, go up there. Get a move on.
Ano ka nauna ako
You
sa
watch
kanya?
this side of the rock.
Use your head. Be
And you,
careful.
go to the
Stick
front.
behind me.
They didn't succeed in swimming to the other side of the pond. I want to know. Then come back and give me a full report. Footprints, mud
Sakura.
trails,
He'll see us. We'll have to wait.
Get to work.
They could swim all the fucking way across.
Shut up! What a cheap will hear you.
It's still easier.
Ano lang natapos? Ba't di mo natapos?
Now.
Stuck in the back, pitch black. When all your torch does is blind you.
Baka may kita dito. Parang kita ka. Bawal mag-save. Eh, pwede. Gusto ko i-try pagka pumunta ako dun. Kung ano mangyayari. Nababa ko sa combat.
Got to get to that tree trunk up ahead. Quiet.
Retrunk daw.
There's more of them up top. Fuck.
Sige. Baka yung combat, nag-iba na dito. Pero hindi ko kasi alam eh. Sneaky.
They're coming here.
Hindi ko nakita dito.
You reckon
Ang
we'll
tindi naman ng namin.
try to swim across the pond
Is nakita kami dito eh.
somewhere on the back?
Run. Quick.
Why are we moving down?
Ganyan din ba sa 1? Mahirap mag-save. Let's go. Uy. Parang seems lang biglang momento. Uy.
Oh, no, no, no. Fuck. They're in front of us. Quick. Into the rocks.
Where are you? You put it far.
Let's go.
They're leaning to the rock. Hurry.
Ayoko mga ganyang mission still.
Round. Get them in the top.
Hindi ka ba hindi ka mahilig sa Assassin's Creed? Di ba naglalaro ka na? Ikaw ba yun?
They're
Shit.
here.
Take cover.
Run ahead of them.
Where now, for fuck's sake?
Ay, pupunta. Ang ganda nung world. Uy, sama nga hindi pwede magpagod-pagod. Mamadali tayo. Ay, pagod pala ako. Okay, ano nangyari? Namamala na yung paningin ko. Di maganda to.
Get over here.
Wait, ano gagawin?
Damn it.
Nakakasapin
They're
ko.
everywhere.
What are we gonna do?
How should I know? We can't go climbing into the rocks at night when we can't see shit.
But they'll catch us.
Oh, you don't say, genius.
Calm down for fuck's sake.
Stop it. This isn't going to help us. You know what? Go and look into that gorge behind me and see if there's a way forward. Then
Gusto ko
come
yung
back to
dialogue
me.
niya.
At least we'll know if it makes sense to go that way. If we can get out of the rocks. I'll stay
Parang
here meanwhile
Baldur's Gate.
and watch out for them.
Wait lang, paano to? Nawala yung paningin ko. Wait. Hanap ba ako ng... Wala na yung paningin eh. Wala. Dito. Yung mga tournament. Kasi din. Naka-mouse keyboard. Naka-mouse keyboard. Mas maganda ba controller? Ito na gagawin ko. Iniwan ko siya doon. Kana... Meron sigurong susulpot dito no, na...
Through fissures. There's no other way to go anyway. Hans won't be too happy when I tell him.
Natrap kami. Ikot-ikot lang ako.
Where are they?
Abo!
I don't know.
Try control. Baka pang mouse keyboard talaga. First person eh. Nasaan na siya? Hindi ko na alam kung nasan siya. Haba na talaga malapit si Kanansi. Hindi. Tama kasi Radan eh. Walang oras ko pinatay.
This looks like a way out. Hans!
Ah, dito siya. Matakas na siya.
Oh, God damn it. I didn't manage to warn you when those soldiers popped up in front of me.
Bakit namula yung ano ko?
Seen.
Pinapindot ba ako? Nag-send natin. Wait lang ah.
Found my way out of those bloody rocks.
Pwede ka mag-sneak attack kasi wala ka dagger. Heavy, ano yung pinili ko eh? Heavy
Before
weapon.
they find us. This way.
Uy! Ako po! Ada na nga.
You're a
Paano ulit to?
dead man.
Nakalimutan ko na. Sobrang satisfying talaga ng combat. Yung hampas. Oh. Yun lang. Tinamaan ako. Talo ba ako? Asimat. Red ka. Oo nga eh. Kaya pinili ko heavy weapon eh. Para ano?
You know the
Yung
trouble with an
ang tawag dun
adventurous
sa
life,
ano?
son? It can end before it gets started. I might teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house.
Saan ako?
If you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth and not your fists. We did a fine job.
Parang yung ano eh. Ang tawag dun sa ano? Yung inahampas tapos puro candy yung laman. Parang ganun yung pakiramdam eh pag gumabas. Ah, airpods na.
Being a blacksmith might bring no glory.
Ah,
It has
blacksmith
its
yung
benefits.
ano? Tatay niya.
Like
Nice.
keeping your head on your shoulders.
Ah, okay.
Ah, come now. I was
Ano
the one who
siguro to
raised you,
flashback.
but you know how things really are.
Oo, pero yung ano,
Why?
yung tawag doon, yung may mga candy na laman
What's
sa
that?
loob, tapos hampasin mo.
Not yet.
Mga party.
I'm dead
Mga
though.
pambata. Kalimutan ko. Parang ganun yung pakaramdam eh, kaya heavy weapon yung pinili ko. So maganda one par. Yes, titigan natin.
Then how come you chose a different
Oh,
path
so
than I
that-
wanted for you? And maybe that's how it was meant to be.
Ano ba release date
But
na?
once you've chosen the
Tingnan nga natin. Taas din pala review, no? (2018) Parang parehas lang ah. Ba't hindi ko nakikita ito pagka may mga top 10, yung mga compilation. Ang bastos caption. Ano bang caption ko? Ah, sadya yun. Para mabait
For
ka.
adventure, you have to fight. You have to fight till the bitter end, with all the strength you can muster. You still have a long way to go till your work is done, Henry. So pull yourself together and wake up. It's not over yet.
For the love of God,
Ang galing.
wake up!
Gawin transition
Pull
to
yourself together, Henry.
Let me cut na ano. Parang movie. Parang laro. Tapos may movie rin. Parang
You
Baldur's Gate
dropped out of the sky like a shot-down hawk. And that fella landed with you.
Nangyari dyan.
And you broke your fall nicely, otherwise you'd have ended up the same as him.
Kinuha niya na
What are you
agad yung
wearing?
ano.
Well, you won't be needing it. We can't
Ito,
be running
bakit
naked
na ba
through the
yung
woods. I mean, if you're capable of running at all.
Now, where's Mutt?
Di man lang siya nagtira
no
sa
idea.
akin.
Like, just don't worry about your dog. He can look after himself. Like, we've got to disappear. Like,
Si
come on,
Sir
up
Hans
you are.
nandun din sa one. Kasi jam. Thank you sa like. Ayan na. Grabe oh. Parang simple lang yung graphics pero
How are you holding up?
maganda.
It's not so bad.
All right. That'll have to do for now. As long as you're able to talk.
Yo,
As long as you talk.
silik.
I know you're hanging in there.
Oh, yun yan. Scary na.
Henry, what are you staring at?
Parang hallucination.
Faster.
I'm doing what I can, pal.
Abo.
Jesus, don't do this to me. Pull yourself together and let's go. We have
Tingin
to
ko
go.
iba na itsura ni Sir Hans eh. Pag tumingin ako sa kanya.
But the gate is closed.
Don't worry, my name will open any gate.
Pero, gulat ako.
Fuck.
What's the matter?
Yan lang ano ibig sabihin yan. Hindi ko alam kaya yun ako sumagot.
Let's not shit ourselves. We can do this, Henry.
Bianca.
Come on.
Bilang kasi yan. Nanay niya ba yun? Hindi niya tatawagan na ganun pag nanay niya. At di nalaro yun. Oo nga yun, parang sinikwento na rin.
Listen carefully. Take the sword, go into the
Father.
house, and grab anything else in your trunk. Go to the castle. Hurry.
What about you?
Are you
My
mad?
mother is in the village. I'll fetch her and we'll follow right behind.
I'll go with you.
No, you do what
Come
I
on.
say right now. Give the sword to Sir Hans.
Mas ka dyan,
Christ's
Sir
sake.
Hans. Bira.
Take
Come
care of you.
on.
Excuse me.
Oh, you can hardly stand, damn it. But we'll make it together.
Ano na
You'll see.
number niya? Okay. Si Bianca sa 1. Wala na. Ako po, tumingin ka sa all side.
Henry, focus.
Parang
Henry,
inambush
pull
pala
yourself
sila.
together. Please.
Pinatay yung tatay niya.
There's nobody here. You're just imagining things.
Baka po,
Don't
eh
give into
yung
it.
magulang niya.
Hang in there. We'll make it together.
Ito
You'll
pala
see.
yung kalaban ko.
You're a warrior. You can do this. It's all right, Henry. I've got you. Just a little further.
Pero alam ko yung one historically accurate siya.
Henry,
So, ang Sinugod Village.
wake up.
Yun nga eh, parang inambush sila. No?
The linden tree.
Ibig sabihin sa 1, hindi pa niya napagiganta yung parents niya.
No, we can't stop.
Goodbye.
Henry, snap out of it. Stay with me. Henry, a light. Look.
Your hands
I
naman
see
eh.
it. We've got to go.
Ano si Gerald? Hindi nga.
I see the light.
Ano sabihin niya? Gan.
Hold on. Hold on. We. Come on.
Pavlena?
Parang God of War to. Ang itsura.
Greetings, good wife. Fear not. We mean you no harm. My friend needs help. Please.
Right. I'll see what I can do for him. Let's have a look at you. It's all right.
My parents. They're...
That was just a dream, Henry. We're in the woods. We were ambushed, but don't worry. We'll get you fixed up right as rain.
Now I've got you, whoresons.
Papalaban pa lang.
Think again, strong!
Tulungan ko ba siya? Opo. Nung inispiro siya palabas.
Hey, lad! Are you alive, lad?
Buhay yan, si Sir Hans yan eh. Uy, narigado to. Ina ba si Bianca? Baka siya na yan. Big. Ano ganito? Ay, hindi yun yung parents mo.
They burned it to the ground.
Slaughtered everyone.
Who? Who burned it to the ground?
Huge army. They attacked without warning.
Get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary
Ano ba yung
arrangements.
Yan, Scarlets.
I am Sir Marquardt von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia.
Get up now. There's work to be done.
Oops.
Mother?
I ain't your ma, laddie. Oh, may all the saints be praised. I was afraid you'd never wake up again.
What? Where am I?
Where would you be? Here in my cabin, where you and that pal of yours burst in last night. Slowly, lad. Slowly.
Oops. Nangyari.
What happened? What about Hans?
Dali si
He's
Sir
taken
Hans.
care of for now, but he was on the edge there for a bit. And so were you, lad, so calm yourself. Last night you were 1 foot in the grave already. You were lucky you happened to turn up here.
Well, I have to talk to Hans.
You won't get much out of him now. He's lost a lot of blood and he has a fever.
What happened to him?
That cutthroat that followed you fellas cut him up bad.
Opo.
Hans was fighting him outside, then he came staggering in, said something about Fortuna, and collapsed on the floor.
But you'll help him, won't you?
God willing. Well, I managed to pull you out of death's grip, so maybe I'll be blessed again. I'll go check on him as soon as I'm done with you. How are you feeling?
I've had worse. My shoulders things a bit, but I'm alright otherwise.
You're brave. If you weren't, we wouldn't be speaking now. Ah, your shoulder is looking a lot better. I did my best, but I don't see good no more, especially at night. So I didn't do the best job. It just wouldn't stop bleeding. And now you've moved about, it started up again. Take this and bandage it up. Not much
Pwede ko
else
try
we
yung
can do with it
controller.
now.
Thanks. I reckon I can manage that. But I need to get a breath of fresh air to clear my head.
You slept through half of God's bright day, lad. So, if you feel up to it, go ahead. At least we'll see how steady you are on your feet. While you're at it, you can stop by the trough and wash all that nasty grime off of yourself. I found an old tunic. Put it on so you don't catch a chill. It gets cold here by the water. No doubt you'll be famished and need a bite to eat. There's some hot soup in the
Yun.
pot on the fire. If that ain't enough, I put some bread and cheese on the table outside
Yun,
for
ako
you.
din natin lahat yan.
And you'll find some of our home-brewed liquor there, too, in case you need bucking up. Don't overdo it, though.
I won't. Thanks a lot. May God reward you 1,000-fold. What's your name, by the way?
Bushena's my name.
I'm Henry.
Busena.
I
Busena.
know. Hans told me. I'll go and check on him. When you're done with everything, come and see me and we'll figure out what to do next.
Ano to? Dali, ulit to. Okay. 16 na ako nung nakaraan. Nice. Bleeding. Okay. Parang project zomboid pala. Ganyan. Ayan. Paano i-apply ito? Kailangan na apat. Okay. Yun na yun. Wala naman ng ano.
Damn! This wound is still bleeding. Better bandage it up quick before I bleed out.
Ito. Potion.
That's really good. So good I wouldn't say no to some
Nasaan
more.
yung hunger, ano? Ayun, kita ko na. Parang Sims pala ito. Di, papanoyin ko.
Aye. True bliss is a full belly.
Nawawala siya. Sige.
Hans, can you hear me, friend?
Christ. In the end, you bore the brunt for both of us. All the saints watch over you. And over Bajana, too.
Gagawin ko. Flash water. Saan yung tab? Pwede mag-lockpick. Isa. Ituruan natin yung... Hindi siguro dyan. Magalit siya, nag-lockpick tayo dyan. Siya yung tubig. Sa labas yata. Sa labas nga. Uy, ganda. Parang ganito yung itsura sa Witcher 3. Uy, saan yan? Saan yung CR nila? Tabi.
Well, seems Bajana isn't some quack. She's got a damn good setup here.
Ito yan. Matic. Oops, toilet to rin. Ito pala. Nice.
I feel like
nagutom agad
you,
mo.
man.
Bilis naman. Sino to? Ito yung loot na yun. Pag ganyan. Ay, nauubaran nila. Nice. Post tapon natin para walang ebidensya. Ba't paano i-drop? Hindi siya pwedeng i-drop dun sa loob. Sabi na lang natin siya dito sa bubong. Pwede, ayun. Nice. Uy, hulong. Bira. Paano nilagay sa bathtub? Paliguan natin siya. Pwede. Pwede. Ito na lang sa loob. Ano ba ito? Wala. Hindi siya basta-basta nadadrop. Ano? Natin itong mga tinapay. Snaps. Ano yan? Game season natin. Iinumin ko yun para mag-save. Tama ba yung nabasa ko? Nasa yung description? Yan. The fuck? Sabi na ubos to. pag-isipan niya si...
I did what you asked.
And you didn't faint while doing it. I'm pleased, Henry. I had to pour a whole Lethean potion into you last night. That's what I call medicine. It can either put a dead man back on his feet or make sure he never gets up again. So consider yourself lucky.
I will.
Yun.
But what about Capon?
Well, he's less lucky. That brute really knocked him about before Hans beat the life out of him.
Is there any way I can help? I owe it to Capon, and I want to do whatever I can.
You owe him, all right. I've got a bit of that Lethean potion left. It ought to work wonders on him, same as...
Pakman to na.
And fastest remedy for that is chamomile decoction. Luckily, it ain't too hard to brew, but we'll need some fresh sage for it. And, of course, chamomile. You ought to be able to manage that. You've got young legs and eyes, and I reckon a bit of a stroll would do you good.
Fix. Mababa yun ah.
All right. Tell me, what do the herbs look like?
Sage has a purple blossom, and chamomile has white petals with a yellow center. At the back of the hut, there's a footpath leading up to the rocks. You go along there till you reach a sort of small meadow. You ought to find both of them there.
Great. I'll be back in a jiffy with a couple of handfuls.
All right. I'll be glad if you get back here soon. I don't feel right being here with that corpse in my yard. Seeing him lying there gives me chills. I can't think straight.
I understand. It makes me anxious too. Maybe I could manage to bury him somewhere. Or at least hide him somewhere further off in the woods.
The Lord be praised. I'd be truly glad of that. Do you feel up to it, laddie? You ain't in the best of shape. And digging a grave's a tough job, even for a healthy fella.
Not to worry. I'll see what I can manage. It's on account of us that he's here anyway. I wouldn't want you to have any more trouble. And a bit of effort, even if it's a dirty job, is the least I owe you.
Well, if you think you can manage it, good. But don't overstrain yourself. And thanks.
Where should I put him?
Grab the spade by the dung pile and bury him by the creek. The soil will be softer there, so it should be easier. When you head out the gate, follow your nose. Find a good spot somewhere in the reeds and nettles. And when you're done with that, better have a wash, so's you don't have the stench of death on you.
True. I'll bear that in mind.
I'll sort out the rest with Ignatius, the gravedigger, when he comes by again, so's I don't have that wretch lying here till Judgment Day.
All right. I'll get to it. You're quite hungry.
Come na siya. Meron pa ba nung ano? Yes. Meron pang kaldereta. Isa pa. Nice. Uy, yun yun. Nakasabit na ano. Wait lang mga sir. Walang inumin.
damned fever. He's going to need that potion, and sooner rather than later. Bandages are still quite fresh. I won't have to change them till evening. His breathing's pretty weak.
GGG. Ba't gagawin ka? Ayun naman. Ano natin? Sundawin. Diba? Ito ba yun? Yung E? Ano ba yung E? H, home na. Ito E.
Damn, his shoulder still hurts like hell. Maybe now it'll tell me when it's gonna rain.
Wait. Yeah. Yes.
Purple flower. Sage. There we go.
Ano ba yung isa? Chamomile. Ito.
That's it. Chamomile. Right, I've got all the herbs I need. So back to Bajena on the double. The sooner Hans gets that remedy, the better.
Di ba lilibing ko yung bangkay? Asa na?
What's that dog making such a fuss about? Could something have happened at Bajena?
Ako nag-trigger yung ano, dapat
Have
yata.
some weapon at hand, in case there's any foul play.
What fucking happened here?
There's that piece of shit! You're
Pwede ba i-load? Kasi dapat pala inuna ko yun. Ito si... Parang move yun ah. Nasaan ba ito? Dito. Okay, medyo malayo ah. Tapos, kakain ako.
Aye, true bliss is a full belly.
Ito, bago to. Okay. Jelly ko. Nice. Tapos
I
nilut
feel
ko
like
to.
a new man.
Itong bangkay. Saan na siya?
I did what you asked.
And you didn't faint while doing it. I'm pleased, Henry. I had to pour a whole liter. It can either put it so... Well,
Is there a...
you... I've got it, but the best you...
Alam na natin yan.
All right.
At the back you go.
Great.
All right, seeing
Maybe I...
the...
I wouldn't...
well, when you head out and...
True.
I'll sort...
All right.
Okay. Ito na yan. Saan ko siya ilibing? Dito. Uy, scary yun ah. Di ba scary yun? Okay, chill. Naku po. Naku po. Gutom na ako. Agad.
Ah, shit. My shoulder. This bastard's hard work. I'll
Hindi
put
ko
him
na
down
yan.
somewhere for a
Wala na
while
dito
so I can
siguro.
start digging.
At paano equip yun? Inventory. Ano yun? Ayun na pala. May i na pala. Yes. Parang late na yan. Kukuha na tayo ng halaman. For sure may mga... Andun na yung mga sandalo. Wait, nasa na ako? Oops.
Oh, so hungry I could eat a horse.
Wait, kuha ko na tayo.
Damn, my shoulder still hurts like hell. Maybe now it'll tell me when it's gonna rain. Purple flower, sage, there we go.
Easy.
That's it, chamomile. Right, I've got all the herbs I need. So back to Bajena on the double. The sooner Hans gets that remedy, the better.
Kailanganin ko eh. Ang dami. Ay, ano ba?
What's that dog making such a fuss about? Could something have happened at Bajena's? I should have some weapon at hand, in case there's...
Hey, you! What do you want? Come here and tell me who you are, or I'll drum it out of you. Lord von Bergov sent us to find the renegades who ambushed some knights' company down by the pond yesterday. A couple of them fled and are hiding out here in the rocks. So tell me who you are and what you know about it.
Walang, di kami yun.
I'm Henry of Skalitz. I'm accompanying Sir Hans Capon on a mission to deliver an important letter to Lord von Bergov. We were the ones who were ambushed yesterday by the pond. And Sir Hans isn't fit to travel now. Please report to Trotsky that we'll come as soon as we can. And have them send us horses and some clothing. And an escort would be good too.
Shit, how about that? I didn't expect you to fall for it so easily. We're not von Bergov's men, and we'll deal with him later. Like we did with you yesterday by the pond. But that's the least of your worries now. We'll take your Sir Hans with us. But we've no need of you. Farewell, Henry of Skalitz.
Pwede, lalaban tayo.
This'll be quick, boy.
What do you want?
This'll be
Come
quick,
here
boy.
and tell me.
Kamay lang. Oo.
Get ready to face your maker.
Nice one. Reko, wala akong weapon. Teka.
Seems Bajena.
Nakapas ba yan? Torch? Pwede siguro torch. Tapos... Bawal.
Isn't some quack.
Oh, mali ito. Uy, grabe yun. Suwetso.
What's that dog making
Parang hindi
such
ako
a fuss about?
tinuruan mag-dodge. Paano ba
Could something have
mag-dodge?
happened at Bajena's?
Tatakbo lang ako.
Should have some weapon at hand, in case there's any foul play.
Hey, you!
Ah,
What do you
ito.
want? Come here and tell me who you are, or I'll drum it out of you.
Pwede ko bang pasin na lang siya?
Lord von A couple...
I'm Henry of... We were the ones... Please report to Trotsky that we'll come as soon as we
ginamit ko
can.
Shit, we're not von Bergov. We'll take your Sir Hans with us.
Hey,
This'll
you!
be quick, boy.
What do you...
Uy, nasa na?
This'll be quick, boy.
Saan yung weapon ko? Hindi ko pa na-equip.
Fuck you! That'll teach you!
Wait lang. Biro. Ito pala na-equip. Grabe yun ah. Hirap pala pag...
Such a fuss about. Could something have happened at Bajena's?
Sige, sige.
I should have some weapon at hand, in case there's any foul play.
Hindi ba kaya yung dialogue pagkaganda? Hindi ko pa masyado nagagets itong mga stats. Ano pwede lagay? Dito. Wait, paano ano?
Down by the pond.
Masa na? Equip na. Parang mas maganda tong weapon na to. Hindi pwede.
Two of them fled and they must be hiding here somewhere in the rocks. What do you know about it?
Who are you, fella?
We're from Lord von Bergov.
Ito niya equip.
We're looking for those murderers.
Yun ko. Nice.
Lord von... Hey, what are you doing walking around? Lord von Bergov sent us to find the renegades who are cut to tell...
I'm head. We will... Please.
We're not... We'll take your... This'll be
Patayin
quick,
ka sa
boy.
harap nung ano.
This'll be quick, boy.
Buhay pa yan?
Fucking hell! Fuck this!
Uy, natakbo ka. Di pwede yan, sir. Uy. Nasaan na isa? Nagsusumbong yun. Ako po. Patakas. Sorry.
Did they hurt you?
No, but I think they would have if you hadn't come along.
Sorry. I reckon it was one of those who followed us yesterday.
Look here. I almost got slaughtered twice in one day on account of you two. God be praised that my Pavlena wasn't here. Heaven knows what they'd have done to her. So, I'd like to know why all this is happening. Your friend was talking in a delirium in the night, saying you was knights. But if you two are knights, then I'm the Queen of Sheba.
Well, I must bow to your ladyship. Sir Hans is the young lord of Leiper and Perkstein. I'm Henry of Skalitz, son of Sir Radzig Cobbler, and I'm his bodyguard. We were heading to Trusky to deliver a message from Sir Hanish of Leiper and Margrave Jobst to Lord von Bergov. But we were ambushed by bandits yesterday down by the pond. And you already know the rest. And as God is my witness, we're no bandits. I swear to you, I'm thankful to you for saving us. And I'm sorry it caused you trouble.
Well, you sound sincere, so I'll take your word for it. I hope I won't live to regret it.
You won't. I promise you.
Promises are made to be broken, but thank you for dealing with them. Except I have another corpse in my yard.
Now, don't worry. I reckon I've still got a bit of strength left. I ought to be able to manage it before evening.
I'd be eternally grateful to you. But be careful while you're at it. You don't want to open that wound or strain yourself.
What about Sir Hans? How's he doing?
He's holding up, I'd say. I treated his wounds and I'll change his bandages shortly. But what he needs most now is that remedy. Have you got everything for it?
Here. Chamomile and sage, like you said.
Excellent. Now to brew the potion from them. I gave you two the last of my supply during the night. But fresh is best anyways. It's a shame my daughter Pavlena ain't back yet. She'd get it done in a jiffy. But we'll just have to manage without her. But you can do it too. It ain't nothing hard. My eyes are so bad, it'd take me all day. But at least I can tell you how to go about it.
All right.
Dapat para
I'll try.
matutunan ko.
I'm not sure how to do it.
I told you, I'll explain everything. I have a book here with the recipe, but it'll be better if I tell you. I know it by heart.
I can read as well as any man, if that's what you mean.
My word. Maybe you really are a noble son.
I'll take the book just in case, but if you give me some advice, I'd be grateful.
Of course. Everything we need is in the hut. Let's get to it.
Di ba lilibing ko muna?
Everything's prepared.
Libing muna natin.
Bench in the alcove.
Wait lang, lilibing ko muna siya. Tama ba dito? Ang ganda, dalawa na yung lilibing ko. Ba ba nilibing yung kanina? Ayan. So, nilaban ko muna yung damit.
Ah, fuck. Ah, this damn shoulder. Oof.
Ayos yun. Yun, nantay niya ako. Taga lamas lang.
Those corpses have been taken care of. They're gone to rest by the stream.
Oh, thanks, Henry. I appreciate it. You did what you could. Me and the gravedigger will do the rest, so I ain't stuck with that corpse forever. First, go to the recipe book.
Recipe book. Ano to?
Now find the recipe for chamomile decoction and remember what you have to do. Then get back to the bench and we'll start.
A and D. Tama na yung kanina, di ba? Eh, ito
You
ba
must
yun?
have read it by now, surely.
Ano yung kanina? Ah, hindi, ito. Wine 200 of camel. Ano daw? Boil for 1 turn. Grind the sage.
If you've read the recipe, get back to the bench.
Add yan, di ba? Bira, akala ko ano. Okay, teka.
All right.
Save to.
First, you have to pour the right base into the cauldron. Choose the right pitcher from the shelf on the left,
Wait,
according to the recipe.
wait, may wine, di ba? Okay. Oh, may hina ako sa ganito.
So, what did you pour in there?
Wine, of course. Like it says in the book.
Asan na
Glad
yung
to hear
camel?
it. Now try moving the cauldron over the flame, so you know how it looks when it starts boiling a bit. Hear that bubbling? It's boiling. Remember that well. For most potions, you just have to simmer the herbs for a bit. But sometimes you need to get it good and hot. So you have to get the fire blazing under the cauldron using the bellows. Try fanning it with the bellows to get it boiling.
Bellows, okay.
It's boiling. To keep it going, you mustn't stop with the bellows. If you want to cool it down quick, take it off the flames. Try it. Move the cauldron up. Good. Now we'll start with the brewing. Get all the herbs that you need ready. The ones you picked. Put them there on the shelf, so you've got them at hand.
Okay.
All right, let's get to it. First, throw 2 handfuls of chamomile into the cauldron.
Saan? Di ba ako dyan? Nice. Big to.
Before you put it on the flame, turn the sand glass, so you know how long you're brewing it. It's got
Gagarind
to
na
be
ako ng sage.
exact. Every grain of sand counts. See? When the sand
ito
has
yung
flowed
1
out,
turn.
that's 1 turn.
Okay.
That's how long you have to boil the chamomile. Move the cauldron to the fire and wait until it starts bubbling. Then turn the sand glass. As soon as the sand runs out, take the cauldron off the fire again.
Okay. Hindi ba ako magagarind muna? Yes.
Ain't that enough? Take the cauldron off the flames. All right. Now, take 1 handful of sage, grind it with a mortar and pestle, and drop it in the cauldron.
Yes. Grabe yan.
Have you ground it? Good. Now, drop it in the cauldron. You don't have to boil it anymore. All you have to do now is decant it. Get a file and pour it in.
Saan yung tayo? Ito.
Done. Now let's see what you've brewed.
Nice. Pwede ba ba kumuha? Oh, naubos na. Bira. Hold pala yun.
Here it is.
Ooh, by the smell of it, it's a chamomile decoction the way it should be.
Happy to help.
This should help Hans get better. I'll take care of it now.
All right. Is there anything else I can do to help?
I reckon you've done all you could. What you need now is a bit of rest. Go and get a good sleep. That works wonders.
Ano matutulog? Ay, may asa. Kain muna tayo ng kaldereta.
That decoction will chase away the fever. You'll sleep better after, and that'll give you strength. There's not much more I can do now. It's up to you and the Almighty. The fever should start to
Ikaw.
cool.
Ito. Hindi. Baka, ito pala. Ba't may ganito? Nine hours na. Nasa sobrang gutom ko. Kaya ako yan. Opo.
A sword such as
Umulit
this
na naman.
will bring honor to its bearer.
True, Sir Radzik. If I'd have had its like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently.
Where's my fucking sword?
And I found it. Everything I take now will be mine, and I plan to take everything.
Rotted hell!
Why would I miss one sword?
Because it's the last one my father forged, and I promised him I'd deliver it to you.
The stronger dog fucks the bitches, and war is a nasty business.
Where's my fucking sword?
You know what? I think I'll keep it as a memento.
This isn't over. I'll find you!
Yeah!
Don't disappoint me.
Gawa niya.
Wake up, Henry. It's past sunrise.
Yun.
Hallelujah.
Nag-iba.
I thought you'd never wake. Were you having a nightmare?
Ano ba yung nanay niya? Dapat parang parehas yung ano, bahay.
Bad dreams. You must be Pavlena, right?
Yung ano
That's
pala
right.
niya.
I came in the evening while you were asleep. Ma told me what happened to you. Then I helped Ma take care of your friend, that night.
Wala ko flashback.
Hans? He's alive. How is he?
Have no fear. He's alive, all right. Maybe too alive. Ma knows what she's doing, and that's the truth. I reckon she could bring the dead back to life. She said she dosed you with the strongest remedies she knows, and it looks like they did the trick. On that other fella for sure. Since he came to this morning, he hasn't stopped talking.
Yeah, that sounds like him, all right.
And what about you? How do you feel?
Definitely better than yesterday. Thanks.
That's good. Ma will be glad, but I heard you yelling in your sleep and went to check on you. Bad dreams?
I dreamt of Istvan Toth, a villainous, murderous whoreson who stole my sword. The last memento I had of my father, and I swore to get that sword back and avenge my parents.
Oh, they can have real meaning, however hard they are to understand. What strikes you as the most important part of your dream?
Sino to? Tatay niya.
Pa, without a doubt. I hope his soul and Ma's find peace.
Dreaming of a dead parent is confusing. It could mean you cling too much to the past, and you ought to find a new path. But I think it's a good thing he's more important to you than that murderer.
Thanks, Pavlina. I never thought of looking at it like that. It's a lot to think about.
You're welcome. But remember, it's only my reading. The only one who can really understand you is you yourself.
Go.
I expect you're right. So in the end, all the hard work will be on me. But this is all too much heavy thinking at once. Right now, what I need more is a little sunshine and fresh air.
Aye, that's the best remedy for many ailments. And a full stomach will help too. Breakfast is on the table, and I've got something else for you too. Come along, and we must save Ma from the clutches of his lordship.
Ito ba may optional na quest? Mag-ilamos muna tayo. Ay, saan na pala sila?
Look who's finally up! Henry! Come and... Good morning, Henry! You have no idea how glad I am to see you. Come join our banquet in the midst of these exquisite woods.
I'm glad to see you too. I see you're in a surprisingly good mood for someone who was at death's door yesterday.
It's all the more cause for merrymaking! Even this water now tastes like the finest wine.
Of course. I did bring it all the way from the spring.
And for that, I am in your debt, fair maid. And I'm grateful to you too, Henry. Bojena told me what happened here yesterday. That's the third time you've saved my life. I suppose I'll have to give you some estate or something.
The third time? What in God's name happened the first 2 times?
Now, Henry, don't make her beg. Tell this good maiden of
growler.
your heroic deeds.
Well, there was this time when me and Hans had some fisticuffs in the tavern, and for punishment, I had to accompany him on the hunt.
And I shot a boar.
And made it mad. And when Hans chased after the wounded animal, he got caught by a Cuman patrol.
Humans?
You haven't come across them? They're savages from the Hungarian lands. The core of Sigismund's army. Who knows what heathen gods they pray to? They hold nothing sacred. They pillage, rape, and murder. They razed my hometown of Skalitz to the ground. Slaughtered everyone.
I told you about them, though. The fellas in the tavern in Zheleyov were saying there's some foreigners like that camping in the rocks down by the pond.
What?
It's just what I heard.
Whoa, that's all we need. I hope they don't turn up here. What could us two do alone against them?
What could they want from us? But if they did come here to rob us, I'd shoot enough arrows into them to make them think twice. But the thing I want to know is, how did it end up with young Sir Hans?
Well, as I said, they took him captive.
Well, there must have been 10 of them. I hadn't a chance.
You must have been seeing double. As I recall, there were 2.
That just proves how well you can count. Besides, they were armed to the teeth and had bows and armor. It might as well have been 10.
Whatever. Anyway, with a bit of luck, I managed to free Sir Hans.
Why the modesty? You got them. Maybe a stroke of luck, but as we know, al dentes.
Fortuna juvat.
See now, you've finally learned it.
What?
It's just this kind of motto of ours. Fortune favours the bold.
Maybe they're really telling the truth about who they are. Who but a lord or a priest could know Latin? And priests they ain't. I can tell.
And as I recall, you already got a pony from Uncle Hanush as a reward for saving me. Your pebbles. So I'll save myself a few groschen.
But you never gave me anything for Talmberg.
For Talmberg? What was that about then?
The foe took the castle by subterfuge, and we planned a counterattack.
Under the cloak of darkness, we scaled the mighty walls of Talmberg Castle to get inside and open the portcullis to our brothers in arms who were poised and ready to attack.
And we almost succeeded. Only, along the way, Sir Hans here took an arrow to his noble seat.
Seat? He got shot in the backside.
My upper thigh, actually.
Backside it was. But that's no joke either. It's not easy to run with an arrow stuck in your arse. If I hadn't carried him...
I admit it, you saved my arse.
Well, now, you two have been through a thing or two. As far as I can tell, it really was his backside and not his thigh. I examined Hans and saw the scar for myself. But I reckon you paid off part of your debt the other day, sir.
True enough. Hey, how did you manage to get the best of that cutthroat the other night when you hauled me here?
To be honest, by a stroke of luck. We were fighting outside, but that fucker got a hold of his falchion and let me have it in the guts. I thought I was done for. But I groped around and found a pail and whacked him with it with the last of my strength. And luckily I hit him a nice crack right on the noggin. Can't remember a thing after that.
My word. Fortune really does favour you. You chose your motto well.
Once we get back to Ratai, I'll have it inscribed on my shield.
Do tell. What else did the two of you encounter?
Quite a lot of things. But I'm afraid we don't have much time for storytelling right now. We came here on an important mission, and we cannot afford to dally any longer. We have to get to Trotsky as soon as we can. How far is it from here?
Not far. Once you climb the hill above Zhelioth, you'll see the castle.
All right. I think we should get on our way as soon as possible.
I'll prepare a bit of food for you, for your journey.
Bozhena, I don't know how to thank you for all this.
But I do. Once we've settled our business with von Bergov, I shall reward you as befits a knight. You have my word of honor.
Now you've got me curious. I never got a knight's word before.
For a start, you can leave me that axe and spade. We can't manage without them.
Yes, of course. And thanks for everything you've done, Bozhena.
I have something for you, Henry. Ma had trouble because of you, but I know you didn't do it on purpose, and you protected her when she needed it. I want to thank you for that. Take this potion. It will help when you're in danger or don't know which way to turn. Have a little sip each time, and it'll save you a lot of trouble. You'll see. It's not all that hard to brew. With a bit of practice, you could manage it yourself.
Thanks, Pavlana. This'll come in handy.
Yun, recipe.
No doubt.
Nice.
But we'd better get going now.
Hans is
Ano
right.
kaya recipe yan?
We're very glad we met you. And we're obliged to you for your help and hospitality. God bless you.
And you too, sirs.
Says, may God bless you for your generosity and your healing arts. And you have rightfully earned the gratitude of the House of Lipa for all time. If you should ever find yourself in need, the doors of Perkstein shall always be open to you.
Thank you,
Nope, wait
sir.
lang. Kukunin ko to.
Though I'm not
Pasensya na
sure
lang.
I could find the way to Perkstein. Hopefully we'll never need to take up your offer.
Sa inyo ba yan?
Sorry for coming late, Ma. I got held up
When's
in
the last time I
Trostevitz.
ate something?
So, kunin yung bacon,
places.
mga masarap.
And it's not the first time.
I know, but I was
Ngayon ko
going
sa kanila
past
yan
and I
eh.
thought I'd try
Dati
to
ko
sell
na.
some baskets and ointments there. And I succeeded.
I feel quite hungry.
Then you shouldn't sell so dear.
Sabing meron pa rin to. Ano, nandito pa rin. May kita yung mismong number. Hunger. Saan na yan? Ito ba yan? Ito yan. Nourishment. 64. 29.
There's nothing left here.
Ubus ko na yung ulam nila.
The less fuss going on around here, the better for us. And if anything does happen, we've got Growler, and he won't leave us in the lurch.
True. That animal's God's gift.
Ano kaya gawin yan? Tingnan nga natin.
Goes along.
Yung schnapps.
Aye. Thank you, Pavlena. I don't
Yung
know what I'd do
schnapps.
without you.
So, ang dami. Ano bang shortcut? Saan nalagpasan ka ata? Ang dami yan. Uy, mag-skip ka naman. Ba't hindi ko makita dito? Maglulot muna tayo. Ano to?
Are you managing here all right?
We don't complain. We mostly live off the woods, and when we need something else, we buy it or get it from the villagers. Mostly, I weave baskets. And me and Ma brew ointments and potions. Then I go around the villages selling them, or I barter them for stuff we need. Sometimes folk come here to us, when it's something serious.
How come you live here and not in the village?
Oh, that's hard to explain. It's just the way things turned out. And Ma and... Look, That's our affair, and we won't talk about it. Sorry.
Is anything interesting happening around these parts?
Them bandits is riding roughshod over the place. It's about time Lord von Burgau rousted them out, but I reckon you know something about that, huh?
You got that right.
And there's to be a big wedding. Young Lord Semon's gonna marry the daughter of the bailiff of Troskovitz, Thrush. That's the biggest thing happening. Apart from that, a band of nomads turned up here. They got a camp somewhere down by the pond.
You said you'd shoot arrows at the Comerz. You can use a bow.
Yeah, I'm pretty handy with it. I train up there, on the cliff, whenever I have a free moment. And the hares hanging in Ma's kitchen didn't just walk in by themselves. If they'd let me take part in the tournament at Trusky Castle, I'd beat all the men hands down, but that'll never happen. So, I have to make do with hares and a straw mannequin. See you soon, my friend.
Friend zone ako. Grabe na. Uy. Okay, let's go.
Finally! Where do you keep dallying?
My apologies, sir. I'm here now. We can get going.
Henry, don't provoke me.
I don't think Trosky Castle is going to go anywhere. So what's the rush for all of a sudden?
We have a crucial mission, and things are already fucked up quite enough. I intend to return to Ratai with good news, and to do it quickly. Let's go!
What about the rest of our company? Could someone else have got away?
You saw for yourself.
Ubus yata
They
kami.
didn't stand a chance. But you're right, we shouldn't just leave it at that. As soon as we get to Trosky, I'll make sure they get a proper Christian burial, and their souls find peace.
And when we get back to Ratai, we'll have a mass served for them.
You're right. They were damned good lads. I'd known Oates since childhood. Damn it.
No nga. Saan na si Matt?
What about Mutt? He's bound to be looking for us, and we can't just abandon him.
Henry, I like your dog, but that's not our priority right now.
He saved my skin.
So did I. First Trosky, von Bergov and the mission, then we can look for your dog.
All right. But the moment things are sorted out, I'll go looking for him.
I'd expect no less of you. So, should we get going?
Hold on a bit. Before we hit the road, there's something you should know. I have a hunch that one of that band that ambushed us at the pond was Istvan Toth.
Toth? Are you yanking my pizzle? He's long since over the hills and far away.
I tell you, I saw him there.
Pinakita ba
Of
yan?
course, Henry. I know you have accounts to settle with him, but that's nonsense. Toth is in Sigismund's service and is harassing his opponents. And Otto von Bergov is one of Sigismund's
Ayun ba yung...
allies. So Toth's hardly going to
Yun
attack
pala
if
yung
he
nakasalubong
was
namin.
dark.
Tama ba?
God knows what you saw.
I saw him, the bastard, and I'll get him.
Yes, we'll surely get him one day. I promise you. And your sword, too. But I don't think either of them are around here. You're still my protector, though, so you need a weapon right away. Here you go. You never know.
Where'd you get it?
I found it in the dung pile. Must have belonged to the fellow I brawled with that night we got here. Come on, let's get going. Your mind will turn to better things along the way.
Yun. Supplies. Uy. Coins pa. Yun. Mhm. Madidistract na naman si ano. Sa Growler yan. Ang ganda. An interest. Oops. Pinakita saglit.
Oh, I hope they've got a good physician at this castle. Or at least a barber. I mean, that old crone got me on my feet. But I don't believe much in herbal remedies. You can't beat an educated man of medicine.
And I can't wait to sleep in a proper bed.
And some wine!
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh, it's closed.
Pwedeng kumatok.
Open up! I bear an urgent message for your liege lord. Hear me! Open the gate! I am a messenger from Sir Hanush of Lipa.
Bira.
Fuck! You fucking cunts! Do you know who I am? No, we fucking don't.
I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, heir to Ratai.
Now, look here, you filthy beggar! I'm not here for your amusement, so get your stinking, ragged asses out of here on the double. The pair of you!
What's all this about? Why don't you send those beggars packing?
I did, sir. They say they're messengers.
I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, envoy.
I heard. Nevertheless, I doubt Sir Hanush would send two vagabonds covered in excrement as emissaries. Apart from which, Sir Hans Capon is dead. We found his body by the pond. His company was ambushed by outlaws, and they were slaughtered to the last man.
Yes, they ambushed us, but we managed to get away.
Sir, we met your Captain Thomas on our way. He can testify to who we are. He saw our message and its seal.
How terribly unfortunate you are. The captain's company was also ambushed by outlaws. The captain barely escaped with his life and has been delirious for 3 days. And even if he did confirm your story, I am under strict orders to admit no strangers to the castle.
Sir, there's a horseman approaching in King Sigismund's colours.
Ah, now that's what a messenger looks like. Count yourselves lucky that I don't have time to waste on you. Be gone!
I'm getting in, whether you like it or not.
Get your shitty hands off me! Look, wait. Wait, one moment!
Bira.
What the fuck was that?
So now what?
There's only one thing we can do.
Have you two got any groschen?
What do you take me for, wench?
For someone who stinks like a badger.
Look, we've had a tough couple of days, so we'd like a bit of peace and quiet, a beer, and a bite to eat.
Unless you want to share a bowl of gruel, you're going to need more coin than this.
Just bring the best you have, and we'll settle later.
As the gentleman wishes.
Well, she's not far off. We look like a couple of beggars, and we stink even worse.
What the fuck was all that at the gate? You tried to talk to them and get shit poured on your head.
Different lands, different customs.
God's holy britches.
I expect they've had trouble with beggars at the castle, so they act without thinking.
Oh, really? I'd never have figured that out. I'd rather hear some cunning plan how to get out of this shit, huh?
Well, the first thing we have to do is get ourselves into decent shape. Have a good scrub, get some better clothes. Then they might believe we're actually messengers.
That's
Need every groschen we can get.
And how long will it take for you to earn a few groschen? And where will you find a decent tailor? Before we get ourselves sorted out, Sigismund will be sitting on the throne in Prague.
So what do you suggest? Going back to Ratai?
To Ratai? You just don't get it, do you? We can't go crawling back like this. We'd be a laughing stock.
I suppose you're right. We'd be taken for total idiots.
Well, you could shrug that off. But me, we've got no message, no coin, nothing but our ragged arses.
Chin up. We'll sort it out somehow, and everything will be fine again.
Nothing will be fine, my friend.
I'll
I'll tell you 4 reasons why. Oates, Tankard, Conrad, and Nicholas, instead of sitting here with us, having a chat and a laugh, they're just food for crows in some godforsaken hole.
It's not your fault they died. Don't blame yourself.
We have to take care of their bodies at least. They were good Christians, even though it didn't always seem that way.
We'll keep the promise we made at Pagenas. The best way to honor their memory is to finish our mission. We'll get inside the castle. You'll see. We'll avenge our lads and go back to Ratai with our heads held high. I promise you that.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Food. About bloody time.
Here we are. Gentlemen.
What is this stuff?
Hey, there's meat in that. And there's more than you gave me coin for. When you're finished, report for work.
Cheers.
Yan lang.
What is it?
It's that woman from the pond.
No,
The one you gave us away for?
If I bear that witch. Wench!
What I tell you?
What are you waiting for? She can vouch for who we are. Go to her.
Oops.
God be with you. A full pitcher of wine, please.
My word, that's a picture and a half.
I ain't seen you here before. Who sent you? Not them nomad vagabonds, I hope.
Don't worry. I've come from the castle. I'm Catherine, and I've got the lovely job of keeping the soldiers' throats wet.
Ah, that's another matter then. Oh my. Ugh. Can you smell that too?
Oof. It stinks like something died here.
Hopefully.
Sorry to interrupt.
Jesus, fella. That's a bit much.
Hey, youngster, if you want to go around mixing with my guests here, go and wash the stench off yourself at the trough first. Stinking up my establishment.
Nobody invited me.
Yo, kasi
I know where.
I could get in through my uncle.
Daddy's wounded.
He works in Celine's stable.
Oh, hi. Poor Captain Thomas might never get back on his feet.
They won't scrimp
Him and
on.
his men
Hindi na
are
muna mga
abandoned.
sir.
You know I'm not one
Most
for
of them are
wine.
dead.
Ale
Hindi mababa yung mga
Orderly
dialogues.
wed-
Try ko ulit bukas.